So good morning.
Good morning.
Let's start today with Tadasana. So watch me as I bring my feet together, toes together, heels together. Lift up to the crown of my head, and lift my chest. So your turn. Bring your toes together and your heels together.
We gotta work on my knobby knees.
Okay, let's work on your knees aren't knobby. Press your heels down to lengthen your spine. Lift your down your head up. Reach your fingertips down to lift up your chest. And come on out. That was good. Yeah, that was good. So, but this time when we do it, roll your thighs in a little more. So watch me. Watch me. I gotta roll my thighs in, you see? And then hug these muscles toward the bone, the thigh muscles toward the bone. So try it that way, just pulling your thighs in a little more. So bring your toes together, heels together. I know that's a little awkward. There. And press down into your heels to lengthen your spine and roll your thighs and enjoy. There, that's so much better. Can you roll them in any amount more? There. And now lift up your chest. And then breathe. And release. That's better. So it's even a little more than you think.
Yeah. It's hard for I begin to lose my balance.
Yes. Is it because you're moving back onto your heels so
Yeah.
much that you lose your balance?
But the more I roll my thighs. Yeah, but I'll just practice.
You lean into your back body.
Yeah.
But it's better. Otherwise the hips come forward over your feet. So that's better. Good. Okay, this is nice doing one-on-one because then I can just look at you. Okay, so let's work on Baddhakonasana. So watch me from the side. You can watch me from right here.
Maybe I should move over here.
Can't really see. So I bring my feet together. Oh, it's cold. And then I slide my buttocks down toward the floor and drop my buttocks bones straight down. My buttocks bones move straight down. And I reach my arms up. And I come on up. So bring your feet far enough away that you bring your knees over your ankles but not past them. And bring your hands to your waist. And then slide down the wall. That's good. And then drop your buttocks bones straight down. And then inhale, watch out for the fire alarm and reach your arms up. Good. And come on out, bring your hands to your waist and come on out. So this time we'll work on lifting the chest as well as dropping your sitting bones. So I come down into the pose, drop my buttocks bones straight down, reach my arms up, and this time lift my chest up as well. Slide down, feet together. Drop your buttocks bones down, reach your arms up toward the ceiling. And now drop your buttocks bones down toward the floor, straight down, and lift your chest up. Reach your arms up and lift up your chest. There. There. And come on up. Good. today we're going to work on some seated poses. Good. So let's do Dandasana. The blankets are in the closet, which is locked today, but we're going to use some folded up mats to give you some height. Well, first let's do downward dog to get your hamstrings a little bit more open. So make a tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Or watch me. I'm sorry, watch me first. Watch me come onto my hands and knees. I walk my hands forward in my shoulders, in front of my shoulders. Tuck my toes and come back to downward dog. So come first to a tabletop, walk your hands forward of your shoulders, tuck your toes and press back. Lift your hips up and back to downward dog. Good. Breathe here. Take a deep inhalation, a deep exhalation. Bend your knees and come on out. So this time you're going to come into a pose and press your thighs up and back a little bit more to get more action in your legs. So I walk my hands forward on my shoulders again, back into the pose. And this time, I press my hands down to reach my hips up and back. Did you see? Mm-hmm. To lengthen my spine. So come back into your tabletop. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes, press back to downward dog. Press your hands down and reach your outer thighs up and back to lengthen your spine. Reach your, there, that's better. You know what, Joy? Lift your toes up. Lift up your toes, there. And now press your thighs back any amount more. And drop your knees. Come on out. Good. That was good. Well, another one is, like if you're practicing at home and you're feeling tight, you can bring your hands up onto blocks. And that gives your arms a little bit more length as well. But let's move on to Dandasana. So I'm going to fold up some mats for you to sit on. Because we're going to come into staff pose. And this should give you some height. So watch me. I extend my legs forward. Bring my hands alongside my hips. Press the backs of my thighs down toward the floor. And lift my chest up toward the ceiling. Dandasana. So we're going to build you a little platform. You can put it under your mat if you don't want to sit on these mats.
Okay.
Let's see if that's high enough. Let's see how you do. Sit right up here. We're going to see it. If not, I'll put the other one up. You want one more? Yeah. All right, try that height. Dandasana staff pose. You want one more?
How's it look? What do you think?
It looks pretty good, especially now if you extend out through your big toe ball mounds. Bring your hands by your waist, bring your hands by your hips. Press your hands down and lift up your chest. There. And press the backs of your thighs down toward the floor. And come on out. All right, we're going to put one more under you for the next time.
Okay.
So watch me. This time when we do it, remember in Dandasana how you rolled your thighs in to hug your muscles toward the bone? So we're going to do that this time while we're sitting, the same action. So watch me. I bring my hands alongside my hips, roll my thighs in, press the backs of the thighs down, and lift up my chest. But hold on, because I'm going to put this underneath your buttocks. I'm going to make you a little high.
Okay.
That should be better. So extend out through your legs. Bring your hand. Does that feel better?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then roll your thighs in. Squeeze the thigh muscles toward the bone. And then press your hands down and lift up your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down, relax your neck. Good, that's better. Keep rolling the thighs in, compacting it, bringing the hip muscles, hugging the hip muscles in towards each other, in toward the bone. As your hips release down toward the floor, lift your chest up toward the ceiling. And release. Come on out. Good. That looked good. You can really get the action of the drop of the hip and then the lift of the chest up.
Somehow my arms are too long to be straight when I'm doing that, so is that okay?
Yeah.
You're just using them to balance, right? You know?
That's right. You're using them, you press the hands down to lift the chest up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe I should do it off the extra mats.
You can probably bring your palms down off the extra mats. But turn your palms forward, your hands forward, because you want your shoulders to extend and rotate there. So don't forget, so don't press your hands down with your shoulders. Press your hands down, roll your shoulders down and back, and then lift up your chest.
That's it.
There, there. How did that feel,
That's
okay?
okay.
So the one thing you want to be careful about is when you do press your legs down to the mat that you don't hyperextend your knees.
Yeah.
So you have to be aware of that to keep lifting your kneecaps up. So the back of the thigh descends, but the kneecap doesn't hyperextend. Turn the palms forward. Yeah, there, that's better. And then lift up your chest. Come on, lift. Lift up your chest. Good. From there, we're going to practice Baddhakonasana. Let's practice Baddhakonasana from Dandasana. So watch as I start in Dandasana. I should be up on a blanket, but I'm not. So here I'm in Dandasana. So watch me, I bring one foot in, then the other foot in, bring my heels together, interlace my fingers around my feet, and lift up my chest. So your turn. So start in Dandasana. Press your hands down. So roll your thighs in and hug your muscles toward the bone. Press your hands down, lift up your chest. Keep your chest lifting. Roll your shoulders back and down, lift your chest up. Keep your chest lifting as you bring one foot at a time in toward the groins. And bring your heels towards each other. Interlace your fingers around your feet. Move your knees away towards each other, from the hip and down toward the floor. Move your knees away from the hip and down toward the floor. Now lift your chest up. Lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders back and down to lift your chest up. Relax your face and your eyes. And release. Come on, out.
Okay. Are you aiming to stay upright? Your spine to stay upright and not to bend over?
Not to bend over, not yet.
Yeah.
That's next.
Okay.
Do you feel it's easy to stay upright, or should we bring you up a level?
No, I think it's okay. It's hard to stay upright if you're looking at your feet to make sure they're in the right place. So that you have to get back. Right. So that's why I asked to make sure I was supposed to be getting back.
Oh yeah.
Upright.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to. We're not going to bend forward yet on this one. That'll be the next step.
It sounds like a threat.
Well, first we need to create length in the spine, and then once we create length, we can fold. Yeah. So let's do it one more time. So watch me. Come back to Dandasana. Come back to Baddhakonasana. And this time, I bring my feet in as close as I can to the groins. Roll my shoulders down and back, lift my chest, and lift up through the crown of my head any amount more to extend my spine even more in the pose. Let me bring you up one more level on these mats. I think it's going to help you to extend your spine just a little more. I have a feeling. And it's going to feel better. All right. Right here. I'm going to build you a pedestal.
Pretty soon I'll be in a chair.
We'll get there. Bring your so Dandasana, roll your thighs in, squeeze the muscle toward the bone, press the hands down, and lift up your chest lift. Lift up to the crown of your head.
Now that I'm so high, these can't get to the ground. They just have to be parallel. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So don't have, so
Yeah.
you micro bend the knee,
Yeah.
but extend out through the feet. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
Press your hands down and lift up through the chest. Now bring one foot in at a time. Bring your heels toward your groins. Heels toward the groins as far in as they can go. Interlace your hands around the feet. Now move the knees away from your hips and down toward the floor. Roll your shoulders down and back. Lift up your chest and lift up to the crown of your head. So chin to your chest a little bit, but the crown of your head, there it is, that's better. Lift up the crown of your head, beautiful. And keep lifting the chest up away from the hips and moving the hips down away from the chest. And release, come on out. Good, Joy. That was great.
Yeah.
All right, let's go turn that video off.